Hey, Em.
Hey, Rick.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. It's a brand new year. Can you believe it?
I know, 2024. Can't believe it's already here.
I know, we made it. That's insane.
It is.
And also, Happy New Year to you, sibling people, and welcome back. This is Sisters Show Me How, a podcast, a place where we talk you through all the real rough shit. I'm Tricky Rick, host of Sisters Show Me How, and your how-to sister.
And I'm Poem, co-host of Sister Show Me How and your other how-to sister.
Poem. That's so cute. You always come up with the cutest names.
Honestly, I think you and your partner came up with most of them.
Oh.
And I can't take credit. I just pick which one I want to use each week.
Well, they're cute either way.
They are very cute. I do love them.
You know, Em, it is a brand new year. It is 2024 already. And as per typical, I actually did some research about what the number 24 means because it's a whole new year and I'm all about themes and symbolism and shit. So I wanted to know what this year has in store for us.
Love that.
Yeah. So the number 24 is all about aligning your heart with your actions. It's all about finding a sense of balance and peace and enjoying the beauty of life. It's a hugely spiritual number and one that encourages high vibrations, awareness, and trust in the beautiful journey ahead.
Oh my God.
I know. I feel like that is right on par with what we're trying to do with this podcast.
Yeah.
And so the fact that like this is only episode 8 or whatever, that we are coming into fresh, brand new 2024 feels like the universe is on our side. Like people and spirits and the stars are conspiring with the entire energy of the universe to make this work for us. But that's just me.
Also, I feel like it totally aligns with kind of what we're talking about today, which I know that we kind of mapped out and planned and scheduled before you did this research. So I also absolutely love that.
Yeah, I know. So just to give it away, we're talking about things that we love about humanity, looking at the beautiful things in life.
Yeah, definitely.
Finding joy and beauty in the ordinary things.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go on a little love rave about the things that we find to be adorable.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So let's rave about it, baby. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, Em. So what do you think is just absolutely fucking cute?
Oh
What
my
do you want to
God.
rave about?
Okay, first things first, I love seeing like middle-aged or older couples on like dance floors together, especially if they dance like often, and just seeing how well they like know each other and can kind of like interpret each other's like body language and like know the next move with each other.
That's adorable.
It's just so cute, and I love like seeing this like physical embodiment of like that human connection.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
You know what's funny is I actually put music and dancing on mine too, because one, I think the whole process of people making music, from like making the instrument to like pounding on random things, like middle schoolers who make pencil music, you know what I mean? And the idea that like our bodies want to move along with the beat that we're creating, it's just, one, it feels so natural. And once you're actually in the whole space, mentally, physically, and spiritually, it feels like such a magical moment.
Yes. So like I know that people talk about like a runner's high and like the endorphins you get from that like exercise. Personally never had a runner's high. That one was not for me.
You're
but I
missing out.
have well, I'm not, because I've had that same experience but with dance, because I used to be a dancer in high school. And I specifically remember one time we had a professional come and do like a workshop with us. And I just remember after that class, it was like an hour class, not very long. And I just remember being so fucking hyped, and like, I just felt so good after that. Like, I was so happy. I was so excited. Like, oh man, the endorphins were really, really working for me that day.
Yeah, I genuinely feel like you can get the quote unquote runner's high with any real like time that you move your body in a way that you exert yourself, not overexert yourself. Obviously, we're not here to like kill you, but anytime that you really push your body to like do more than it normally does, it will reward you for sure.
Absolutely, especially if it's something you really enjoy, and if running is that for you, or it's lifting weights or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna find it either way. The endorphins will come.
Absolutely.
What else do you think is cute, babe?
I love cats purring. There's like literally like the best feeling in the world, like, is when a cat purrs to me, especially if it's like when I go up to pet it. My cat, any other cat, like I go up and I pet a cat, if it starts purring, I get so fucking happy. And like sometimes I'll pick up my cats and I'm like, why are you not purring? Purr. Purr.
Am I not worthy of your purr?
Right. I'm like, I just love you so much and I want you to love me. Just purr.
That's hilarious. That's not really what's cute about humanity, but because I'm also a cat lover, I'm gonna let it pass.
Was this supposed to be humanity specific? Because I just was thinking like universe, world stuff.
You know, you're right. Why limit it on just humans? Because humans are not the cutest thing about this planet, and there are plenty of other things, plenty of other intelligent, beautiful life that is also worthy of our praise and will also bring us joy in just the pure observance of it all.
Yeah.
So you damn right, fuck me and and my single-minded bullshit. We're talking about all of life's beauties today.
I do love the idea of like picking out things that you love in humanity, especially if, like us, you sometimes feel a little bit saddened by things that humanity does. Yeah. But yeah, I do think that like, especially walking into the new year, I just want to take in anything that I find beautiful and anything that I love and anything that's going to bring me joy. That's what I want for 2024. So yeah,
and
let's not limit it. And that is a beautiful
perspective to be in. I 100% agree. Let's not limit it. Damn fucking straight. So what else do you think is cute in the world out there?
I love the endearment sweetheart specifically. Especially, I really like it between like romantic couples. I just find that like, I don't know why. I just like specifically that one I think is so cute. I think especially in today's day and age when you hear so much babe, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just like,
it's a little sexualized.
Yeah, and like, it feels too much like you just use it with any partner. And so like if you've dated a bunch of different people and you've called all of them babe, it doesn't feel special. And like, I think that you should feel special in your romantic relationships. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, my partner and I, when we first started dating, and it's really funny because I told him this the other day and he was like, ew, really? I called you that? But he used to call me princess when we first started dating. I thought it was cute because it was just his way of like saying that he's gonna spoil the fuck out of me. But like my mom also calls me princess. So like to me it was kind of endearing because this guy had no idea that my mom calls me that. And like so it was just kind of like nostalgic. But now, yeah, he doesn't call me that and he cringes to think that he ever called me that. He was like, that's so basic and I'm like, you said it, homeboy, not me.
And to be honest, I'm gonna give him a pass. Like early on in the relationship, I think sometimes like, especially if it's not somebody that you had been around day to day beforehand, and so like you weren't necessarily like super close with them beforehand, like there are going to be some basic ass endearments, I think, at that point. Because, like, you're not going to find a specific one until you know the other person.
Right, exactly. You can't find one that really fits until you actually know who you're talking to. Yeah. I totally believe that. Now he calls me love all the time. Or
That's
my
cute.
love.
That's cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Way better than princess. No offense, Ma. It's adorable from you. Not so much for my romantic partner.
Yeah. Okay, so my next one I have, going back to like pets and animals, I love pets' nicknames that end up being like so ridiculously far from their original name. Yeah. Like you and I both share actually a pet nickname. Yeah. We both call one of our cats Bug.
Yep.
For entirely different reasons.
Yep.
So my cat's name is Milo. Obviously nothing like Bug. But I started calling him that because, like, kind of like, I was like at a frustration type thing of being like, oh, you're such a bug. Like, why do you do stuff like that? And it turned into this endearment. And I like come home now and I'm like, Buggy, hi. Like, how are you?
That's
like,
adorable.
And it also fits him really well as he's gotten older. He is obsessed with bugs. If a bug gets into my house, he will scream so much if he cannot get it. Wow. And so, like, if it's on the ceiling, I will have to, like, pick him up and, like, hold him so he can catch the bug.
Oh, my God.
Otherwise, he will not shut up. Yeah. Yeah.
My cat's name is Matilda, and I used to call her, well, I still do call her Tilly for short, but I'm also obsessed with pill bugs. And because sometimes she lays on the couch in, like, a little pill bug thing, I call her Till Bug. Like a pill bug, but Tilly Bug. Mm-hmm. So, cute. Yeah, she's my little Till Bug.
Till Bug. I love
and we had no idea that that was a thing that we both did until we were on the phone and you were talking to Milo and you're like, little bug. And I was like, oh, that's cute. I call Matilda Bug too.
Yeah.
Sidebar, I actually call my youngest brother Buggy because when my stepmother was pregnant with him, I was like 12, 15 years old. And I don't remember exactly. That was a long time ago. It was like in 2010, so 15. She showed me the ultrasound, and I was like, he looks like a little bug, like an alien bug thing.
Oh my God.
And so it was just a joke while she was pregnant that was my little buggy boy. Mm-hmm. We don't so much call him that now, but it's still in my brain that he's a bug.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
Yeah. Pet names are cute. That is cute, actually.
Yeah, I love that.
I think you've sold me on that.
Yeah.
What else do you think is cute, babe?
Okay, I love bees with pollen all over their little legs.
Oh, cute. What an image.
Especially, like, sometimes it looks like the pollen is like, bees are not like coordinated flyers to begin with.
No, they're so clumsy. It's adorable.
They literally, if you've ever seen slow-mo videos, they run into each other. So they're trying to get in the hive. It's so funny and adorable. But especially when they have like pollen, because like bees are not heavy creatures, and then they have this pollen all over their legs, and it just looks like they're struggling so hard. And I'm just like, I feel so bad for you, but you're working so hard. You go, little boy.
They look like little 80s leg warmers. Yes. That's what sells me.
Especially if it's like the big, like more like yellowy bees.
Yes.
That have the pollen on them, and it kind of like matches. It's like it matches your little outfit.
Exactly.
It's so sweet.
Such fashionistas, the bees are. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah.
I wish I had put more animalistic things on here, but all of mine are humanistic. I hate to say I was a little closed-minded in this when I was thinking of this. I was more humanity-based.
I think that works out well, though, because I think that, like I said, I think that it can be great, especially if we're feeling, like, downtrodden by some of the horrible things that humanity does to each other.
Often.
I think that, finding the beauty in humanity, and, like, you're finding the beauty in us.
Yeah.
Like, we are humanity, so, like, no, I love that.
Okay, well, then I'll start with my list. And first and foremost, I think rings and jewelry. Like the idea, I'm not a very the quote, diamonds are a girl's best friend is not my mantra. I'm not really that big of a jewelry person, but I think the idea that humans take this scrap of metal and take this rock that they found and smash them together and then go, look, I got you something pretty is adorable.
Also, like, things like diamonds being like so expensive and like such a like rare like treasure type thing.
Just a rock.
It's such a social construct, and I just have to imagine that like when this first came about, some human at some point in time was like, ooh, shiny.
No, literally, yeah. That's how they all got the same way. That's how anyone decided that that was of value, is because it was shiny. We are such little magpies in that sense.
Or raccoons. Oh my god.
Or ferrets, all the ones who collect trinkets, little dragons. That's what my partner and I make our joke about, is that we're
little dragons.
Yeah, because they like shiny things to collect, you know?
Yeah.
But that leads me to my next one, which is nesting. I think the idea that people fill their homes with little trinkets and doodads is adorable, and we just like display these things that we're so proud of because, oh, it was cute, or oh, it's weird, or oh, I really liked it, you like it, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I think that's really cute too. It's wild, but
especially I feel like you walk into somebody's home for the first time and it is like such a display of themselves.
Yeah, it's so intimate and personal, and you never quite know what you're gonna get whenever you walk into someone else's home.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that, one, it is so personal, it is so intimate, and also it displays so much of our interior selves. And just the idea that we're picking up things and like keeping them and taking them home because why? Because they were cute.
Right, little treasures.
Like, exactly, that's adorable to me. So adjacent to that is, I think, I did have an animal one. I'm so proud of myself. Cuddling of any kind, but specifically interspecies cuddling. I think that like people at home cuddling their pets is adorable. I think that birds and like alligators getting along is adorable. I think that like foxes and piglets cuddling up together is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Have you seen the zoos that have like single cheetahs, so they give them a dog because they don't
it's a therapy dog.
They don't do good on their own, so if they only have one, they give them a dog and they're best friends. It's so fucking cute.
Yeah, interspecies relationships are my favorite. I think that is so cute because genuinely we can coexist, and if we tried harder just a little bit, it would be such a more peaceful place for us to exist with our brothers and sisters. And that's the thing, like, our brothers and sisters are not just people who are capable of listening to this podcast, okay? Our brothers and sisters are every form of intelligent life that is among the earth that we share with them. We are all sharing this one specific timeline with this one version of the planet. We're all essentially a team, if you think of it that way. And the idea that we all get to be here together is really quite magical and beautiful. And if you could just take the second to appreciate that you're sharing a space with this other being, with this other soul. The soul inside of a fox, inside of a dog, inside of a worm is no less a soul than the one inside of you. Yours just has the capability of recognizing that it's in a human. That's the only difference between us. The other ones recognize that they're in the body of something else. And that's the only difference, is that we recognize that we have different bodies, but we're all still souls, we're all still intelligent life, and we all still deserve to be respected as such.
Yeah.
It's just an idea that was also on my list, is that I strongly believe that your soul chooses not only the time space that it will take up, but the body it will inhabit, the family that it's genetically going to adapt, the souls that it will encounter in the future. When Christians have the idea of God's will, I believe that that's mostly accurate, except for the fact that we are our own God, and our will is the one that we are conveying in this life. Did we plan it ahead of time? I 100% believe so. Yes. Does it always go according to plan? Probably not. We have free will and we forget things when we become a human. However, this is a time space that we chose to be in, and the idea that all of these other collective souls also chose to be in this time frame with us. It's like we all went to the same concert and we all had the same magical experience. We're all in this together, and there is a beauty in that. A miraculous, bodacious, beautiful beauty. I'm like quaking a little bit because my soul feels very connected.
No, I really love that. It kind of reminds me of, there's like some, I don't watch Doctor Who, but there's like some sound on TikTok that's become popular recently. And it's some, I don't know who it is because it's just a sound, but like the guy goes like, oh, who's this? And the second person goes, oh, she's nobody important, or something like that. And so the first person goes, nobody important. Wow, in 900 years of time and space, I've never met anybody who wasn't important. I'm like, that's just so fucking cute and so fucking true.
Very true.
Right? Like, especially like with the way that you're talking about, like us choosing who we're going to be physically and in the time and in the space that we are, like, of course that's important. Of course that matters.
Yeah. It was an active choice for your soul to inhabit a 3D body. It took time for you to plan this out and for you to be able to get the time slot that you have now. So all of these things took a lot of preparation beforehand. And so to think that you coming to this world would not be important after all of that is just ludicrous. And we're not going to play around with such silly little thoughts, because fuck that.
Yeah.
And I think that is a great little transition into my next thing that I think is cute, and it's kind of weird, but community therapy.
Okay.
Not just like one-on-one, because sometimes I feel like that can be a little transactional, but community therapy, when one person hosts an entire community of people who are all experiencing the same kind of trauma. It's just so cute to me, the idea that like these people all came together because they were like, listen, I'm struggling with this thing. And everyone else was like, oh, dude, me too. And they all came together and were like, oh, let's talk about it. And just like, you mean a bunch of people came together to focus on healing? What?
Well, and there's something that's just like, it's like such a big weight off your shoulders when you share something, especially if you felt like really alone in your struggles, and to like share something and people to be like, same.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's literally all it takes to feel some relief, is just to, when you've shared and somebody to go, same.
Yeah. Just to have that connection. When I say that we are a pack people, that's what I mean. Our souls are reliant on a common connection, and to hear that one word, same, is all we're looking for. And community therapy is like a perfect way to do that, and I think it is very adorable. I think it is so super helpful that it exists in our society, because I don't know about you, but I don't see any foxes sitting around the tree discussing their traumas, you know?
Not that we know of.
Not that we know of. I think we might be the only ones to do that. Although it also might be a little short-sighted to think that we are the only ones who communicate collectively. And I'm going to go with that. I think it might be short-sighted to think that. Just because we don't hear them communicate does not mean they're not doing so.
Yeah. No, I've definitely had the thought of like, you know, we think that we're like the top of the food chain as far as like intelligence of species. But are we? And also, how many other species think that they are? Just because we can't communicate with them and they can't communicate with us.
Yeah, you are probably right. And honestly, I would be one to argue that any other species is a little bit more dominant than us, simply for the fact that one, most of them can defend themselves. We are pretty much useless. Our skin does not protect us from the environment. Our claws do not do nothing. Our teeth barely work for the processed shit that we eat now. So it's like we really can't defend ourselves on the land, and we've made it clear with our societies that we can't live off of the land either. Like, we don't know how to survive just in that. We have to collect in these concrete boxes in order to survive. You know what I mean? Like, we pretty much have to put ourselves in zoos to put our species in a path of progress.
I think that that's definitely been how evolution has led us. I would say that we can survive off the land because we obviously used to.
Right, that's probably fair.
And I think that that's, but I think the big thing that makes us supposedly the top of the food chain is our use of tools. And,
and monkeys are getting to beat us anyways, so...
They've been using tools, and there's, like, proof of, like, plenty of other species that use quote-unquote tools, too. Yeah. The fact that we've been able to manipulate stuff a little bit more, sure, maybe good for us, but, like, yeah, that does not necessarily, like you said, like, put us against, like, a lion or an elephant or something. We don't stand a chance, so...
Right, and on top of that, I feel like we are one of the only species to have a complete lack of respect for the natural world. And I would argue that that puts us at the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah.
Because we're practically a cancer on the planet at this point. And until we get our act together, every other species is dominant compared to us.
Yeah.
Just in my humble opinion. That's my witchy shit for the day. So back to things that are cute and less on things that are daunting. I think weddings are adorable. And before you judge me, I do not mean the legality of it, and I do not mean how frivolous they are. Like, the showcasing your money and power and privilege in your wedding in order to one-up the Johnsons is not the thing that I think is cute.
Or to, like... the way that it's turned into, and I'm not going to bash, like, any specific person because they've done this. I think that this is a societal thing that has happened. But the fact that there's, like, 8 different parties just to get to the actual wedding itself is also kind of ridiculous. Like, you have the engagement party, and then you have the bridal shower, and then you have the bachelorette and the bachelor parties, and then, it's just, you don't need that many.
No, you don't. And that's part of the frivolousness that I mean. I think that is just capitalism trying to milk every chance to turn you into a consumer. And that's not the part that I think is adorable. The part that I think is so overwhelmingly cute is the idea that you love someone so much that you find it necessary to throw an entire party to celebrate that love. Like, you invited all of the people that you know to come and see you fall in love with someone that you have chosen preemptively. Mm-hmm. Like, that's adorable.
Yeah.
That's
totally
so
agree.
Cute.
It's like, hey, like, I love you so much. We need to stand up in front of all of our friends and all of our family and tell them and each other how much we love each other. Like, that's... Ugh.
Shout it from the fucking rooftops.
Right? That's so sweet.
Like, at this point, I'm starting to think the only acceptable place to have a wedding is on a rooftop. Because you need
some megaphones. We love each other!
I choose this person! Yeah, that's adorable to me.
Yes, so cute.
And that comes with the music and the dancing, and I think that that's all cute. Like, music as a celebration also, and a dance as a ritual for a celebration, so cute. Who came up with that? Amazing. Actually, I read this thing that stated, oh my god, it was amazing. Prepare to get chills. Prepare. There was a study done that showed that ancient ritualistic celebration song and dance rituals used to actually encourage the earth to give us more fruit and vegetables and stuff. So the specific beats that we were using would connect and sync up with the frequencies of the ground, thus the roots, thus the plants. And when we celebrate them, they celebrate us and reward us with more bounty.
No, totally valid, because there's also been studies that have been done where, like, different kinds of music are played for plants to see how they grow.
Yes.
And then there's also been studies done based on, like, if you talk to the plants in a kind way and give them encouragement versus like if you don't talk to them at all, and then also like if you talk to them in like a negative way.
You think these plants will grow big and strong listening to our podcast all day long?
Maybe.
Because like they listen to our shit all the time.
This guy already has 2 new shoots.
Oh shit.
This one has a little baby leaf right here. These guys have been eaten by my cats, so
so they don't count.
They're kind of sad. So is this one, but
I guess we'll see. That's kind of fun to think about.
Yeah, no, but it's actually like, well, and just think about if we can go back to cats purring. No, but literally like the frequency with which cats purr has been proven to have healing properties. So like if you feel sick and like a cat comes and like lays on you and is purring,
right,
supposedly you're supposed to be able to like heal faster and like get better faster.
Right. So. I've also heard that it lowers cortisol levels in your brain the longer you listen to it. It will
lowers depression, lowers stress, lowers your blood pressure.
Yeah. This is why, and I'm not completely judging, but anyone who says they hate cats, I'm not trusting you. I can understand people being a dog person, right? That's totally fine. But if you tell me I hate cats,
to go along with that, cats are not as malleable as other creatures.
Yes.
And if they do not like something and they are going to establish their boundaries and uphold their boundaries. And so that also is kind of a red flag for me because it makes me be like, do you not like them because they're going to scratch you if you pick them up when they don't want to be picked up? Because like, that sounds like a you problem. Right. And also that makes me feel like maybe you could do some work on yourself.
Could use a lesson in letting go, maybe.
Right, and like not breaking other people's boundaries and, you know, consent and, you know, there's some layers in there.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Okay, so my last cutesy, adorable thing that humanity does is storytelling. I know it's kind of developed into like weird stuff now. It's like movies and remake movies and stuff like that. But the original concept of storytelling, the fact that it started out as a practicality, obviously, just in order to teach people and relay oral messages, but that it turned into kind of a sacred bonding ritual between storyteller and listener. And it's just... there's something so cute about the idea that we're not only doing these to relay a moral lesson, right? We're also doing these to entertain and to teach and to help people grow and like to build the imagination. And it's just...
Or even to like make it like a super simple, like everyday thing, like to have somebody that you want to tell about your day and tell them like the stories of what happened to you that day.
Yeah.
So fucking cute because like you are excited to like talk to this person and be like, you know, this is what happened to me. And like you also picked that person. Like that's the person that you're like, I want to tell them this. And like, ideally that person is also excited to be like, oh my God, they're the ones that like, they want me to like listen to them. And, you know.
And reminiscing about like old times and stuff. Like that's super cute to me too.
Yeah.
The idea of like going down memory lane together. Yeah, storytelling is cute.
Yeah, it is.
I guess you could say that what we're doing is kind of like storytelling. I guess that makes us really cute.
We are really cute.
I think so. And my mom thinks so. And that's all that matters is what mom thinks.
Yes.
But you know, as adorable as these things are, I can't help but to notice that we left out a very important thing about humanity and about this universe that is cute.
What is it?
It's us. Oh my God. So for our activity today, I think that we should celebrate ourselves with a love poem.
So cute.
Yeah, I think so. Would you like to go first or would you like for me to go first?
Why don't you go first?
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Dear me, Rick, you should know that I think you're adorable. I like the way you dance in the car and belt out each line even when you don't know all the words. I think it's cute that you collect little trinkets, and even cuter that you proudly display and redisplay them. I love the off-red brown color of your hair and the way it plays with the color of your eyes. Because it's green and they're contrasting colors, complementary colors. I love the way you get excited about good food and the little dance you do when you really like something. I think it's sweet that you think everyone deserves a cake on their birthday and that you never let anyone go cakeless.
It's really sweet. She's done that for me before.
Everyone deserves a cake on their birthday. Even if it's just a little cupcake or a pancake, you deserve a cake on your birthday. Mm-hmm. I'm proud of your compassion and empathy, not only for other people, but for yourself. It took a long time for us to get there. And to find that for ourselves. I am going to stop crying. I am amazed by your growth and how much you've learned. We aren't the same person we used to be. I'm excited to see who we become and where we end up, but I'm also so very proud of our journey and all the ways that we have fucked up. We are a tough-ass little cookie, and that's just the truth. I just wanted to stop in and say I think you're pretty damn cute.
That was adorable.
That was so cute. I cannot believe I'm such a good little writer. Ugh. That was so cute.
That was really cute.
I'm going to have to read that to myself like every day.
Yeah. Print it. Print it out for yourself. Put it in a little frame.
I'm almost embarrassed by how much that made me cry because I wrote that for myself. So it's like, I already knew what I was getting into, but saying it out loud and like reiterating that, you're going to find out. You're next, sister.
Listen, I was already thinking that. Like, I was kind of tearing up when I was writing it, and I was like, oh, this is going to fuck me up. I was like, if I have to say this out loud, this is going to fuck me up.
Okay, let's go.
All right, it's my turn. All right. Dear M, you are fucking bomb AF, and you need to remember that.
Facts.
You are so loved by your circle, and people enjoy your company. I love how you get so excited to try new things and start new hobbies, and I love how good you are at learning new things. Go, you clever little bitch. It's so cool how you remember random little facts and trivia. I don't know where all of that is stored up in here, but kudos to all of that memory. This part that's gonna get me. I love how much you care, and you need to remember that it is okay to share that with people. You have such a big heart, and you love so hard, even after the shit you've been through, and I'm so proud of that. Give me a sec. I'm also proud of how you've learned to stand up for yourself. You let go when you need to, but you fight back when you have to.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And I love how much you've changed over all these years. You keep finding more of yourself. And I'm so excited to see who I become in the future. I love me.
Oh, wasn't that so sweet?
So sweet and not at all hard.
Yeah, no, I 100% encourage all of you to write yourself a love letter and then read it out loud to yourself in the mirror, because clearly you don't get the effect needed until you put those frequencies out in the planet and it returns that love back to you and you recognize, holy shit, I am actually awesome and I deserve the love that I give myself.
Yeah, there's something that's like, God, just so powerful, and it makes such a difference when you say some things out loud. Like, it's one thing to sit and look in the mirror and be like, and think to yourself these things. But yeah, something about saying it out loud is just, it's on a whole different level.
Yeah, it is.
Clearly.
So I think I'm going to print mine out, obviously, and put it on my mirror at home.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get like a little frame.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, somewhere I see it every day. Like as I walk out the door or something.
Maybe we could decorate it too and make it cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's adorable.
Could be our next DIY.
Yeah.
How to decorate your self-love poem. Either way, I think that self-love poems are a wonderful way to remind yourself of all your worth and your cuteness on a daily basis. So try it out for yourself and see how you feel. And then let us know where you're going to hang yours. As for today, we are so excited that you came to Love Rave with us. And please feel free to take what you need and leave what you don't. And join us in the next chat if you feel like it.
And don't forget to check out our social media. We try and post helpful content, bonus content, bloopers. And while you're there, why don't you guys tell us what's going on in your world? We want to help.
After all,
That's what a sister's for.
Bye, guys. You look so comfy cozy. We matched today.
We do.
Cute. Okay, we're on episode 8. 8. It is episode 8.
Whoop.
First
This
one
is
of
sound
the
of
year.
police.
That's the police. To fall back in love with life, essentially.
Nope.
Oh yeah, we already did that one.
Yep.
So, I think that I don't know what I think.
Choking on my water.
I'm going to make myself cry. I'm excited to see who we become. Wait, I skipped a line.
Don't forget to check.
Woo. That was probably the quickest episode ever. We only recorded for 43 minutes.